Hey guys, what's up? It's your boy Astro Jack for Pluto Astro, and this is your weekly horoscope for the week beginning the 11th of May. Oh my god, what a week! We've got so many things going on. We've got Venus going retrograde, we've got Saturn going retrograde, Pluto, Jupiter. What else is going on I want to talk about? Mercury is going into its own sign of home sign with Gemini, which is fantastic. There's literally so much shit going on. I'm sure Mars is moving this week too. Did I get that right? Yeah, Mars is moving to Pisces too. I'm just looking at my notes. So yeah, we've got a really busy week going on. Yeah, we've all been feeling the effects of Saturn, the planet of restriction, going into Aquarius, Aquarius ruling, humanity, social gatherings, groups, connections, friendships, internet, all those Aquarian ruled things. And we've had all those restrictions placed on us during Saturn's time in Aquarius. And so yeah, Saturn's going to be going retrograde, which means it's going to be travelling backwards, back through the sky. It's going to go back into Capricorn, and it's going to take the brakes off a bit. So I'll get to that in a minute though. So yeah, like I wanted to say, we've got Mercury going into Gemini. Mercury's at home in Gemini. It rules Gemini, it loves being there. So communication is going to be amping up now. So this is a great time to, I want to say a great time, a better time to communicate, to start the ball rolling on projects, to send those emails, messages, get in touch. You'll even be receiving these as well from people. Yeah, Mercury comes home in Gemini, so this is gonna be the energy of freedom as well, and I guess that's gonna be quite apt because I know that the certain restrictions are being slowly eased off for us. Of course, they're not gonna relinquish all that power straight away. I mean, why would they? And so yeah. We're going to have Mercury making trines to Saturn, squaring Venus as well. So, this is a great time to put your energy into the plans, into the future. When it squares Venus is the planet of love, the planet of romance. So this can be a challenging time for I guess everyone's been stuck, or a lot of people have been stuck together or distanced from their partners. So this square is going to start bringing some challenges where communication can be a bit off or awry, or there'll be conversations that will need to be had with loved ones, with partnerships, with people that you're romantically involved with that square to Venus. Yeah, so it's going to be trying to Saturn as well. So this is like I said, Saturn's going to take its breaks off now. So this communication with Mercury is going to be people getting their money come through and money becoming available from various sources. I know people are getting money from grants, loans, business checks, etc., government checks, bulk payment, etc. Pluto's got so as well as Saturn going retrograde, we have Pluto going retrograde too. So Pluto, which is basically coming to, even though it's the most furthest away planet from us, and it's one of the smallest, and it has the longest orbit. It's classed as an outer planet. I think it takes 250 years to go all the way around to do the full rotation. So it's full cycle, and even though it's so far and so small, it has the most biggest impacts on humanity and on Earth, where to the point that it literally likes to destroy, regenerate, fuck shit up, tear things down which aren't working for us. This has happened through that conjunction, which I've talked about many times through other videos. But yes, so this is going to be Pluto's going to be retrograde, so it's going to go back to Capricorn again. So this is going to be reiterating people's fears. Go back over like old shit where people are going to be anxious, anxiety, irrational fear. Pluto going retrograde is going to be seeing a lot more of that, especially when it comes to the establishment, because it's in the sign of Capricorn, and Capricorn rules establishment and corporations. Having said that, I mean, Saturn and Pluto are both going retrograde. Like I said before, Saturn, planet restriction, going backwards. It's going to be taking that pressure off us, so you'll notice where your freedom will be you'll slowly start to regain some freedom. Saturn obviously came in and fucked shit up, gave everyone a lot of harsh lessons to learn. And this could be to do with like, well, this will be to do with like your life purpose. Saturn's all about karma, or also about making sure you're doing the right thing, or your life purpose really is aligned with your goals, and your actions and the way you carry yourself day to day is aligned with your soul purpose. So Saturn came in, it's kind of like changed the world along with Pluto for hopefully the better individually, if we can learn to harness the energy correctly. So this is going to be going back into Capricorn, away from Aquarius. So this is going to give us the time now. Saturn's giving us the lessons. It's showing us like a little taste of what's to come, and it's going to leave us alone for a few months where we're going to have to implement the actions now, implement the plan that Saturn's left us with. So are we going to make the changes and that we need to make as humanity, as individuals? Are we going to show up for ourselves? Or are we just going to carry on doing the same shit? Are we just going to carry on like, you know, living each day without caring the world to each other, without the damaging effects that we do to the planet, living like totally in this system which doesn't work? It's proved that it hasn't worked because we're, you know, where we are. But that's like a political broadcast. Anyway, on a personal level, Saturn going backwards is giving you time now to do the personal work on yourself, and asking you, where is it I want to go? Where is it I want to put my energy? What is it that I want to be doing with my life? Saturn's giving that break now, but it comes back in December to check up on you. And when it comes back, it's going to be steamrolling forward, straight through Aquarius. It's going to be, I think it's going to be there until like 2020, end of 2021, start 2022. So yeah, there's going to be a lot of forward motion with Saturn, which isn't going to be quick, it's going to be long. Saturn likes to, you know, take its time, likes to give lessons. So in this time frame between now and December, if you haven't done the work, Saturn will make you know about it, and it will make you repeat mistakes. It'll go over challenges again. It'll keep bringing up the shit that you don't want to deal with until it's dealt with. That's Saturn's job. So yeah, I mean the main thing I wanted to say about that is that there is no normal now, and I keep seeing people saying they want to go back to normal. Well, Saturn and Pluto, along with Jupiter conjunction, is making sure that there isn't no normal anymore. This is the chance now for a new normal. So we as humanity can rise and hopefully work together to implement some well-needed changes and start looking after one another on a personal level. Look at me with my book, dead organised. I never use this. This is Mercury in Gemini. All my notes are organised because Mercury likes to communicate and get their point across. Some people say Mercury rules astrology as well, which I totally believe. But also I believe that Uranus is also the higher octave, and that also rules astrology too. And so this is like, I'm talking from Monday onwards. So like May 12th, this is right. I think I'm a bit late uploading this. But from May 12th, we've got Capricorn Moon, so I have my lunar return now, I'm Cap Moon. As you can see, I like to teach astrology, that's Capricorn Moon all over, I like to teach. Capricorns are teachers, I like to teach people a lesson, with Saturn rules us, you know, so yeah, this is the working moon. This is about people getting their shit together, putting their life in order, getting some structure, not in a Virgo way, where they do lists and they like get anal about shit. Capricorn's like, yeah, so how are we going to make this, how are we going to put this plan into action, how are we going to make money, how are we going to stack our shit, and how are we going to be successful right now, what are we going to do? That's like Cap energy, Capricorn moon energy. People are going to be like, for the next few days when this is in place, it's Capricorn moon, because if you don't know, the moon has one of the fastest cycles, so it cycles 30 days around to its full lunar cycle. And it spends like 2.5 days in each sign. So the moon's our feelings, how we express ourselves, our emotions. And yes, so right now it's in Capricorn, and people are going to be less emotive. Capricorn moon people can come across as like not very willing to express it. I'd say like I feel like I am in touch with my feelings, and we are in touch with our feelings. We just don't express them because we're too busy stacking our cash and like thinking, well, I don't need to feel. I just need to work it out and fix shit. And that's what Capricorn moon's gonna be like. Everyone's gonna be trying to like put a plaster over everything and trying to get their shit together, get organised, and doing like their 5-year plan, their 1-year plan. I think especially with these restrictions being lifted, people can start like focus on work energy, which is Capricorn. So I'm still talking about May the 12th. So the sun's gonna be sextile in Jupiter, which is super positive. So with this Cap energy, where it focuses on our career, our work, how we want to make money. The sun is making a sextile to Jupiter, so this is like super positive, where it's saying that we can dream big, nothing's impossible. We can put the work in and we can manifest and we can start making, because this is like all Capricorn Saturn energy, that we can start making the steps now to achieving our goals. Do you want to change jobs? Do you want to move? Do you want to like end relationships? Do you want to start relationships? You know, what is it that you want to do? The sun, sextile and Jupiter is saying we can do this. Jupiter is the benefic, and the sun is our life force, our energy. And also the moon's going to be coming into conjunction with this aspect as well. So at 27 degrees, so this is going to be super positive as far as the moon's concerned. This is our emotions and how we feel. So as the moon moves through later degrees, it comes into conjunction with that Jupiter energy, that Saturn energy. Sorry, not Saturn energy, that's Sun and Jupiter energy, where it's going to be helping us focus on our dreams, our hopes and our goals and our desires. And then later on in that evening, the moon will move into Aquarius, so it'll cross over Saturn's path. So when the moon crosses over Saturn, first of all, Aquarius moon. This is like the freedom moon. Aquarius likes to be free, likes to do what the fuck Aquarius wants. Doesn't like to be told what to do by anybody. Aquarius knows everything, and a lot of the time they do know a lot of shit. Aquarians are naturally really clever, so they do know a lot of shit, but they can come across a bit know-it-all. So this is the energy you want to watch out for in yourself and in others, that people will be really opinionated, won't be scared to speak their opinion, be quite challenging, whether you believe it or not, or whether they want to listen to your opinion either as well. This is going to be a lot of people talking over each other, just trying to get their own points across without caring what anyone else thinks. You'll see a lot of that on social media, because Aquarius rules social media. The Aquarius moon also rules friendships, because the 11th house will work Aquarius, so we're going to want to be like, even though we're going to be opinionated as hell, we're going to want to be like expressing it, and we're going to want to be reaching out to our soul tribe, our friendship circle, people like classes, our close family, etc. This is Aquarius. Aquarius likes to be social and belong to a group. So we're going to be having that vibe the next few days, where Aquarian is going to be like maybe a bit rebellious, and maybe start venturing out, seeing their friends, being a bit more wild and free-spirited. That's what Aquarian likes to do. The Aquarius people have this like reaching out, being eccentric, being out more of an individual self, not being afraid to shine out any unicorns. You'll be seeing a lot of people being being more freaky, experimenting with their looks. Wearing mad clothes. I mean, I've dragged out my USA bomber jacket, which I've been having worn for years, and I know it's the Aquarius moon because I really want to express myself. So just the Aquarium moon energy. So you'll be seeing a lot of people discussing the conspiracy theories, which I'm totally down for. I'm Aquarius, Sun, Venus, Mercury, so I'm down for conspiracy theories, man. This is not a great time for love and relationships. This is me people focus on themselves. Like I said, Saturn's being backwards, restrictions being lifted, people want to go out and about and just be free. This is the energy with the Aquarium moon. So the moon's been crossing past with Saturn, so we're going to be feeling like in our feels quite a bit, maybe a bit down, a bit emotional as Aquarius can be when it goes over Saturn, because it'll probably make us feel a bit detached from people as well. Like we just want to be, even though we want to be out and about, we also want to be doing our own things. So there's going to be a lot of like, oh my god, I'm scared to go out, I want to go out but I don't. This is going to be that sort of energy. This is an amazing time to vision board though. It's going to be this moon is going to be making the first thing that we do, like a sextile to Mercury, planet communication. So this is going to be a fantastic time to vision board. Think about what you want to manifest, where it is you want to be going. This is the right time to use this amazing energy that we've got in the skies now, people, to manifest change and ask where are we fulfilled? Are we happy? Are we genuinely, truly nourished and satisfied? If it's fine, if not, then this is the time to change it so we can visualise it. Don't just visualise and say it or write it down. You want to feel it, because the universe doesn't understand language, it understands emotion, how you feel, and that energy. So you want to put your energy into, say, I don't know, you want to be like, I want to do my dream career being like a writer or something like that. You want to imagine and just feel what it would be like, or even act as if you were almost. That's the energy of this sort of sextiling to Mercury with the moon. And then on the 13th of May, Mars moves into Pisces. Oh my God, so it's been in Aquarius for a while. We've had this rebel energy. We've got a lot of focus on restrictions with this Mars in Aquarius. Whereas now it's moving into Pisces, so it's going to be it's supposed to be in detriment in Pisces because Mars rules Aries and Pisces. What I'm talking about. No, I'm talking shit. Mars in Pisces doesn't do well, this is what I'm going to say. Mars in Pisces is he doesn't like to be there basically, because it's a water signs. Pisces, what is Pisces? It's all about emotions, it's all about feelings, and Mars is the opposite. Mars is about action, Mars is passion, Mars is act now, think later. So this is going to be going to Pisces on the 13th. This is domicile 4. But I think positively, people are going to be less aggressive, because Mars in Pisces is going to be confrontation. It likes to keep things under wraps and hidden, and likes everyone to get on. And the energy of Mars is going to be I want to be humanitarian, I want to get on with everybody, I want to reconnect with people. So it's going to be, fingers crossed, this energy will bring less aggression, less violence, less anger and hatred towards one another. And we're going to be more willing to compromise and listen to people's opinions, whether we agree with them or not, and just know that we're all spiritual beings on the same level playing field, and we just wanting to connect more. So yeah, this would be a nice time to and then put your energy into other people, and getting back in touch with your friendship circle, your soul group, etc., and seeking out the people that ignite your fire. This is not making a trine. This is not making a trine aspect. So a trine is a really positive, harmonious aspect where it's going to go into contact with the North Node. So the North Node is about the future, it's about our karmic destiny, it's about where we're going to be putting our energy in the next sort of year and a half, which is important. Geminian type things actually. So it's about communication with Gemini. This is about trying new things, languages, our local area, our local community, working with our hands, doing things that are practical. This is going to be Mars shining that energy, asking us where it is we want to be moving forward, putting our energy into that and moving away from the past. And putting steps, like I said before, to small steps every day to reach your goals, where it is you want to be. And this day is we finally have Venus going retrograde. We've talked loads about this in my previous videos. I've done videos with other astrologers as well, so go and check them out. We're going to depth with Venus retrograde, but in a nutshell, Venus is stationing, she's going moving backwards, so this is going to be fucking up our love lives, our monies, our values, what we spend on. But seriously, retrograde isn't that bad. It's a really good time to assess where it is that you're spending your money, how you can fine tune your finances. This is a great time to buy second-hand things, used things, not to buy brand new shit. This is not a great time to blow money on new stuff. This is not the best time for investment. It's best to hold off if you can, or to sign any contracts really. You'll find that old lovers come back from the past, old friends come back from the past, old relationships come back from the past that need to be worked on, need to be let go of, rekindle, up to you, no judging here. This could be to do with love affairs coming up, or just fuckery when it comes to romance. Not the best time to start new relationships, but hey, If you do, you do. You know the information, you know the knowledge. It's up to see what you do with it. And that's Venus retrograde. It's going to be going on for a long time. I think it's going to be on until July. So we've got this energy is going to be hanging around for a while. And Venus will actually get invisible when she goes into the mythology behind it. That she goes into Hades, into hell, and she is then using the energy of Aphrodite. So we'll have this energy of like secret love affairs and the occult. Before she appears as the morning star, as Athena, where it would be a great time to channel that energy back into business, autonomy, and strength, and self-worth, self-value. Right, so yeah, like I said, Mars is going to be in Pisces. Mars is going to be in Pisces. A great time for creative pursuits, channeling your energy into spiritual beliefs. It's a great time for art, painting, dancing, sleeping, chilling, because this is the Pisces rules, all this stuff, right? Baths, it's me time, self-care, watching movies, Pisces and Neptune rules movies, just like taking a step back and letting the brakes off a bit, because Mars, even though Mars is like go, go, go energy, in Pisces it kind of stays down, and it's asking us to put that energy into that area of our life. On the flip side, this could be bubbling over explosive anger. Like I say, every transit has two sides, so this could be bubbling over anger, because Mars inside in a water sign bubbles and bubbles and bubbles and boils and explodes. This could be having people just cry for no fucking reason, and a lot of people will be unable to express their emotions, just be really frustrated. So you might find a lot of that as well. With the aspects that will make it to Neptune and Jupiter, you'll find that we want to escape more, whether that be through food, films, music, or through drugs and sex and alcohol. So just bear that in mind. The sun's going to be sextile in Jupiter as well. So like I said before, this is a great time for positive affirmations, visualising good luck. But also this could be excess as well, because Jupiter loves to do things to excess. Would that be eating, drinking, partying, partying as much as you can at the moment. But yeah, just be wary of being excessive with anything as well, because Jupiter can have us being all or nothing when it comes to money, indulgence. And on that day, Mercury's going to be making a trine to Saturn, Pluto, Jupiter, that whole mess in the sky. Mercury's going to be trining it. So the planet, the winged messenger, the planet of communication, of action, of movement. This is going to be so think about it. Saturn and Pluto is all about the establishment. It's Capricorn, it's all about government. It's all about people in high power. Mercury back in the trine, so this trine aspect is going to be telling us we can get a lot of good energy coming from, or positive messages, or just action and movement in general when it comes to the establishment and the government. And our governing bodies. Sorry, I'm just checking my angle out. I really like the angle of this here. And on the 14th, Neptune, Jupiter as well, will be making squares to Venus. Oh my god! So yeah, Neptune square Venus is going to be happening for a while. Jupiter's in the mix as well now. This is going to be having a blinkers on when it comes to love. We're just going to believe any old shit that people tell us. So just be aware of that. And also you be aware of not speaking too much bullshit either when it comes to trying to finesse your love interest, or being that F-boy or F-girl. This is the F-boy energy. So Neptune square Venus with that Jupiterian energy, it's going to amplify all this fuckboy energy, and just people trying to pull it over your eyes. Just be aware of that. Especially with Venus going retrograde now, if people promise you the Earth, it probably lies. So it's a good time to trust your instinct, to trust your gut instinct and your intuition. This can have also this transit. Just watch where you're spending your money, and just be more vigilant when it comes to your finances. But like I said, this is a great time for creativity, creative pursuits. So whether that be getting involved in dance, painting, music, whatever it is that you can do to be creative, this is a really good time for that. And then on the 15th, Jupiter is finally going retrograde. So this is all about our beliefs. I believe this is about our beliefs and questioning our beliefs. So Jupiter, you know, traditionally rules Sagittarius and Pisces. So this is about humanity, and this is about our spiritual beliefs, our religious beliefs, what the people that we believed in, like people in power that we believed in. We're going to start questioning the shit now. Like, you know, what we believe in, who we believe in. My dogs are being so cute. I can just like see them in the mirror, being like cute as fuck. So yeah, Jupiter going backwards is going to be about questioning our beliefs and maybe like reevaluating what we actually believe in and whether I've been told a lie almost, I guess, and you know, channeling our energy into other things now and questioning religion, questioning spiritual leaders, questioning political leaders. This is Jupiter going backwards. It's going to be happening for a while. So this is going to be having us evaluating whether we ourselves are living our true, authentic selves and whether our day-to-day life has meaning and purpose, and whether we actually have value and act in integrity to those values as well, you know? It's like, do we just get up and go to work and just pay our bills and like make someone else rich, or we don't care about how we do it, or we have no morals and things like that? This is going to be having this question, like, you know, what our life purpose, because people have a lot more time to think about what the fuck they're doing now, as opposed to just going and doing it, not giving a shit about anyone but themselves. This is going to be about you thinking as the collective now, and channeling our energy into hopefully becoming better versions of ourselves, which I'm all down for. And this brings us on to the weekend. So on the 16th, we have Pisces Moon weekend, which is quite a cool one for a weekend. I love having Pisces Moon on the weekend, even though we're not allowed to go out anywhere and get lit, because Pisces Moon is good for getting lit. This is a good time to kick back, relax, save, put your slow jams on, do tarot, drink maybe, you know, don't drink to excess, have a gin, you know, escape, have a spa weekend, all that shit, you know, do you. Love a Pisces Moon for that. Watch your favourite films, you know, some Pisces Rules films, catch when you sleep and chilling. But yeah, and one of the first aspects the moon will start to make is it's going to be coming into contact with very explosive Mars. It's going to make a conjunction with Mars, because Mars moving into Pisces. So the early degrees of the moon moving into Pisces is going to have... I don't want to say that all females or feminine energy is going to be hella explosive, but the moon can rule feminine energy, so be aware of that. That Mars conjunction, you can have quite heated emotions. However, if you think about it, the moon also represents the home, so this could be this could manifest in ways like the people that you live with be more argumentative. There might be more tension in the air at home as well, so just bear that in mind. This could also manifest through sexuality and expressing our sexuality as well, with Mars being sex and passion, making a conjunction with our feelings, the moon. So we might just want to get down and freaky the weekend, which I'm all down for. So, yeah, but under this influence, it can be really easy to flip out. So just be aware of that, and also I think maybe hold off any serious conversations that may need to be had. Until the moon's in a better aspect or in a better sign, or you know, until it just moves away from Mars, but it's not going to end in explosive aggression and arguments, unless arguments need to be had. But this is a better time to put, because Mars is all about energy. This is all about putting your energy into tasks that need to be doing around the house as well, or things like those jobs that you need to be doing. It's good to get those done too under this influence. So we're making a the moon will start trining the North Node as well. Like I said before, the North Node is a karmic point, a karmic destiny. Have a look at my channel. I've done an actual separate video on the North and South Node, because they're like a whole other thing. And the node is one of my favourite things to talk about, because it's all about your life purpose, your soul purpose, your past lives, why you're here, etc, etc. So, so the moon's going to be trining the North Node. So this is going to be having us looking at where it is that we want to be going. Like I said, the moon can rule home as well, so we might actually be wanting just to fucking move as well, and move away from our surroundings. Mercury's going to be squaring the moon as well later on. So again, like I said, this is going to be quite a confrontational moon in Pisces. Pisces doesn't like confrontation, but the aspects do. So it's going to be a bit of a like confrontational weekend. So I'm guessing like conversations need to be had. This is even though I'm saying like it could be explosive. Sometimes we need to challenge. Sometimes we need to listen to others. Sometimes we need to confront in order to move forward. This is a good time to clear the air. Yeah, basically. So, moving on, and the moon's going to come into contact with Neptune later on as well. So this is going to be this is all over on Sunday on the weekend. So this is going to be a fantastic time to dream, to create, to escape. It's making aspects to the nodes and Venus as well. So make sure you put your plans. Make sure you're manifesting your plans and your dreams and goals and desires, of course. You know, do your dream boards, do your vision boards, do your manifestations, all that shit. Be high vibing, but also try and think how I'm going to make these tangible as well, and how I'm going to implement these plans. Because with the retrograde panics, you can sometimes have this like going away with the fairies. But retrograde also on the flip side is about reevaluating, reassessing, and putting things into practice. And then the sun on that day is going to also be it's still. Because I talked about it earlier, the sun is still going to be trining Pluto, so this is going to be a time to get ready to emerge from like the storm. Like the sun is our life force and our energy, and Pluto is all about transformation, and a trine is a fantastic positive energy. This is saying to all the shit that we're all going through, all the crap that you've been through, all the lessons that you're learning, all this transformation, all the uncertainty. Hopefully you've been doing the work, you've been, working on your shit, owning your shit, thinking about where it is you want to be going. Is my capitalism paying off? Do I want to go off grid? Do I want to support this? Do I want to support that? Do I want to give my money here, there? Where is that making money? How can I, be more mindful to the planet? This sort of stuff this sun trine Pluto is about re-emerging as like your true self, and a better version of yourself as well. So it's a really great time to heal all the shit that we've been going through and to realign with your life purpose. So yeah, this is quite a massive week, guys. So really try and harness this beautiful time that we have to do the work on ourselves and show up as amazing, authentic creatures as we were designed to be. So I really hope you enjoyed that reading, my forecast for the week. I'd love it if you'd like, subscribe and share. And if you want to get a personal reading with me, you can contact me through Instagram. It's Pluto by Astro. So send me a message on there. Or you can leave a comment in the box underneath. I'll leave all my info, all my links down there as well. And I will speak to you very soon.